Hello and welcome to Off the Record. I'm your host, Chris Hershka. Joining me today is Dr. Parnell of the Department of Communications and Media Studies. He's the one, the only, Gary Markasky. Gary, it's a pleasure having you here today. Thank you so much for coming up here.
It's all mine.
So what advice would you have for future musicians, somebody entering the industry today?
Younger musicians, they should just stick to their guns, stick to their ideas.
Let's start off with a little history of the band. The name Air Supply, where does it originate from? What's the story behind that name?
That's his fault.
The true story is we were in Jesus Christ Superstar and we needed a name because we had a record coming out. And we said, whoever had a name the next morning, we had to go with it.
But you were also a student here at Edinboro.
At one time.
So that means that many of the professors you had as a student, you now work with, they're co-workers. How has the relationship with these professors changed for you? Because when they had you, you were a student, but now you are a co-worker. Did they ever come up to you and say, hey, do you remember that time you forgot that term paper? Does that ever happen for you?
Well, you know, as a professor, you have so many students that I probably remember more stories about me as a student than they do.
Now, did summer go well for you?
Summer was awesome. My parents just moved to Virginia, so it's actually nice to have a warm summer for once.
Okay, because you told me once that you were from Buffalo.
Buffalo, go Bill.
I guess publications are, and the administration was right-wing administration appointed by the military, who at that time ruled Turkey.
Identified with him because he used his full name, and I thought, if he's going to do it, I'm going to do it.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Now, we're here today to talk about your book, which we have here, which is Creativity in TV, Cable, Managing and Producing. So, could you give us a short, let's say, one-paragraph synopsis of this book?